Hello and welcome to Deaf Mute Studio. In this knee-jerk spoiler-free review, I'm going to be talking about Enys Men. Let's have it. Set in 1973 on an uninhabited island off the Cornish coast, a wildlife volunteer's daily observations of a rare flower turn into a metaphysical journey that forces her as well as the viewer to question what is real and what is a nightmare. Enys Men isn't a typical horror film. It doesn't rely on jump scares, found footage, creepy clowns, a twist-ending perspective, creepy children, or any other traditional horror tropes. Enys Men feels more like a feverish nightmare that you can't wake up from. It's driven less by story and more by feeling and emotion. The film is very unique in the way it makes you feel uncomfortable to your very core. And the way it does this is why I think this is one of the most effective horror films I've seen in a cinema for a very long time. The way the filmmaker Mark Jenkin uses sound and cinematography is terrifying. It's as if the film grabs you by the collar and forces you closer to the film to fully submerge you in the experience. The cinematography puts you smack bang in the middle of its environment, with an abundance of intense close-up shots, refusing to let you escape the fever dream, and the 4:3 aspect ratio making the picturesque island with sparsely littered evidence of past human population makes it seem strangely claustrophobic. The biggest achievement for me about Enys Men is its sound design. Like the cinematography, it grabs you in close and doesn't let you go. All the sound for this film was recorded or re-recorded in post-production, and it seems like it was recorded a pubic hair away from the microphone, which solidifies the film's close and intimate style. Enys Men is certainly not a film for everyone, and it's as clear as day that this will definitely divide audiences because of the kind of horror film it is. It's a film that prioritises feeling and experience over narrative. And on that level, it works exceptionally well. It's a film that will get under your skin and won't leave for quite some time. I think if you're a hardcore horror fan, you'll love it, especially if you're a fan of films like Don't Look Now or Tetsuo Iron Man. But if you are in an experimental mood or tired of typical mainstream cinema and you want to dip your toe into a more expansive pool of cinema, give it a go. I'd say if you want to get the full effect of this film, then go see it in the cinema. Not only because of the sound quality, but you'll be supporting independent cinema, and if we don't support films like this, then we're going to be stuck with studios like Disney pumping out generic tick box inspired corporate banality. Variety is the spice of life. So if you've watched Enys Men, what do you think? Do you agree with my initial thoughts? Let me know on social media and the comment section below. If you could do me a solid by liking and sharing the video as well as subscribing, I will talk very closely into the microphone like this forever. But more importantly, thanks for watching. Ta-da.